Hello, Yardbeat family, and welcome to Race Day Preview. But before we go into Race Day Preview, I have a video to share with you. I think Jamaica, we have the most animated and the most excited racehorse fans in the island and in the world. Take a look at this video and enjoy before we start the program. I think the Rasta put on a patient ride, because when everybody kill up themselves and I ride them, just hold them hands together and just, turn for home and just produce him up the lane. Wicked ride Rasta, man. Hello, racing fans, and welcome to another edition of Race Day Preview. I'm Anthony Johnson, representing Yardbeat TV. The feature event will be the running of the Jamaica St. Leger. They go 10 furlongs. We see the return of the intercontinental ballistic missile, that's Mojito, will be taking on 11 other rival. The post time for that event is 4:35 p.m. 4:35 p.m. The post time for that event. The secondary feature will be the 7th event. The post time for that event is 3:25 p.m. That's the Clovis Metcalf Trophy. They go 7.5 furlong. We see the 2022 Derby winner Atomica will be taking on the multi-mile winner Executive Force. Perfect Brew is also there, improving leaps and bounds, and Miniature Man is holding a form with Abigail Aber, very fit just now. The first event is post time is 11:45 a.m. That's what they say, but we all know the race will get off at approximately 12 noon or 12:05. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Yardbeat TV. And please remember to press the like button. And please remember to press the notification bell so whenever a content is dropped, you will be notified. Thank you for joining me on Race Day Preview on Yardbeat TV. The first event, they go 5.5 furlong, made a condition race for native bred 3-year-old filly. 9 declare. Number 2, Veliki Vicky, was beaten 4th by 5 lengths behind Empress Links on last. This horse is getting fitter and fitter with races. Here we see his penultimate race here on the 3rd of June, was beaten only 3.25 lengths behind She's a Mirage. That day was basically a half a length behind number 4, The Love of God. So Veliki Vicky is very fit and should be treated with a lot of respect and will be there when this is being decided. Number 4, The Love of God, was beaten 7.5 length and last over 5.5 furlong. Show that run through the window, because on the 3rd of June, that's the penultimate race. Second beaten at 3 length behind She's a Mirage on that penultimate event. So The Love of God should be there about at the business end. Number 6, Hot Stepper. This is a chestnut filly by Edge Fund out of Cremdella by English Channel. This horse is well bred. 7.5 furlong, 9 furlong, and 7.5 furlong is asking a bit from Hot Stepper. Back down to sprinting, the blinkers is on. This horse has been tuned to the minute by his trainer, and whosoever beat Hot Stepper come tomorrow afternoon will surely win this event. Number 7, Zygophonic Steel, was a subject of a 72 gamble and last. Failed to raise a gallop, was beaten 19 length 9. Has to turn around that form considerably to win this event, while number 8, Answer My Prayer, is getting fitter with races, was finishing very fast and last after missing the break here with a better trip, with a better break and a better trip here. Answer My Prayer, coming out of the camp of Gary Sabrati. Rabish Roman is in the irons, will be there about at the business end. I think this race will boil down to number 2, Veliki Vicky, number 4, The Love of God, number 6, Hot Stepper, and number 8, Answer My Prayer. And I'm taking number 6, Hot Stepper, with the reduction in trip to get the better of Veliki Vicky. The love of God and answer my prayer. The second event, they go 5.5 furlong is the restrictive state for imported 3-year-old and up, non-winners of 3 and 3-year-old and up, non-winners of 4 and 6 declare. Number 1, Awesome Anthony is the fast and steady lineup, will set off in front, and it could prove very elusive here, has been getting fitter and fitter. We see this on the 4th of June, this also was 8 by 23 length, show that run through the window, exercise gallop. The 18th of June, 7 furlong, was at the furlong pole, 4 by 4 length here, another exercise gallop, back to sprinting where he loves very much, very fit right now, jumping out of his skin, the blinkers are on. Whosoever beat Awesome Anthony will be in the winner's enclosure. Awesome Anthony, the fastest in the lineup, will be very difficult to beat. Number 2, Rejected Raja, showing a Tinkland last. Hasn't seen this one since the 7th of May. Let's see what type of Rejected Raja will turn up here. This also was beaten on the 9th of April, finishing second, 4 lengths, 4.75 length behind Mojito in the Prince Consort Stakes. So based on that performance, this horse Rejected Raja should be thereabout at the business end and should be treated with respect. Volatility, I think, will have it difficult against these. Royal Ashir, not fancied against these, the fillies, while number 5. Is that a fact? Coming off a rest, we see this horse is by Palace Manis, by valid code, by valid expectation, is bred for speed here, and if Awesome Anthony put a foot wrong on the early headline, this horse will be there pressing the pace with Awesome Anthony. So if they go too fast, too early, they could fall victim to number 6, Legit Boss, who will be closing hands over fist in deep stretch. This Legit Boss on the 4th of June was beaten only 3/4 of a length behind Inspired Force, coming 5.5 furlong and a very fast, 1 minute 6 and 2/5 of a second. Legit Boss finish up in 1 minute 6 and 3. Very fast time here. This Legit Boss here. John on the outside. Tevin Foster the Sagar could track them and beat them up the lane. But for me, the race should boil down to number 1, Awesome Anthony. Number 2, Rejected Raja. Number 5, is that a fact? And number 6, Legit Boss. Please make note, number 2, Rejected Raja. If this horse is ridden to be on the headline, he will have no chance in this event. This horse need to track the speed and Roger Hewitt need to ask this horse to run up the lane. So if Roger Hewitt is thinking the way I'm thinking, watch the speed, Awesome Anthony, and number 5, is that a fact? Duel on the headline, track them with the Rejected Raja. Do not ask this horse to go on the headline. You will find nothing up the lane, Mr. Hewitt. If you do what I say, your horse will have a glorious chance in deep stretch. Number 6, Legit Boss, will become running on. But for me, if they allow this Awesome Anthony to bounce easily in front, and based on his preparation, I'm taking number 1, Awesome Anthony, to make no mistake come tomorrow afternoon, to get the better of number 2, Rejected Raja, number 6, Legit Boss, and number 5, is that a fact? But if number 1 and number 5 go too hard, too fast on the early line, the race will boil down to number 2, Rejected Raja, and number 6, Legit Boss. And as I say, Rejected Raja, if judiciously ridden by Roger Hewitt, will have a glorious chance of entering in the winner's enclosure come tomorrow afternoon. The third event, they go 9 furlong, 25 yard. Won't waste much time on this event here. Number 1, Prissy. Number 5, Shadowfax. And number 6, Lion of Attack. The race should boil down between these. The race is basically void of tactical speed. Delay the game, will try to go in front. I think Shadowfax will basically track him and basically get the first run. And I think Shadowfax will have a glorious chance of winning this event come tomorrow afternoon. Number 1, Prizzy is improving. This is a filly by Jesse's Dream, by Liquid Priscilla, by Majestic Warrior. This horse is improving leaps and bounds, and this Prizzy could end up in the winner's enclosure. And I'm taking number 1, Prizzy, to get the better of number 6, Lion of Atake, and number 5, Shadow Fox, who could set off in front and prove very elusive. The 4th event, there you go, 7 furlongs, 3-year-old and up, optional claimant, 250 to 200, 6-year-old and up, none enough 3, and native bred 5-year-old and up, none enough 2, 70 clear. Number 2, War of the Roses, number 3, Garincha, and number 4, Sunshine Cat. The race will boil down between these 3. Sunshine Cat was a runaway winner last in 1 minute 31 and 2/5 of a second. Fast, very fast time here. I think Sunshine Cat is a banker here and will be very difficult to beat. Sunshine Cat, 10-star banker, and will win this race quite easily. Garincha will run his honest race, while number 2, my second choice, War of the Roses, will run second. Garincha is my third choice. So Sunshine Cat to get the better of War of the Roses and Garincha. Moving right along to the 5th event. There you go, 7 furlongs for 3-year-old and up, claiming 1 million to 800. And we see they 8 declare, 7 furlongs we say. Number 1, Secret Traveler, last 2 race basically was very horrible, especially the penultimate event when finishing lane, 49 length. It was 16 length, was beaten 16 and a half length, 11 behind Sweet Majesty and Eager One, up in grade in overnight, drop in $1 million claim, and Secret Traveler should be competitive amongst these. Number 3, Turn on the Light, 1,000 up in grade claimant. I think we'll have it difficult amongst these. Number 4, Catalina, ran a good race, has been working exceptionally well here. Catalina has been burning on the exercise track. We see on the 24th of the 6th, come 5 furlong in 1 minute 2 and 4/5 of a second, winning the first 4 furlong in 47.4 here. That's a winning work. On Monday, trotted, and on Wednesday, canter out the straight. Catalina is looking up an exercise. Tevin Foster in the saddle. This Catalina will be very, very difficult to beat come tomorrow afternoon. Sir John has been working very well here, has been tuned to the minute by his trainer, was a winner by a length and a half on last year, is still fit, has changed stable, now taking order from Steventon, but Sir John is fit as that can made. Anthony Thomas in the saddle. We have to respect Sir John here. He Can Dance will be biting off more than he can chew. Will have it all to do against these, while number 7, Inspired Miracle, if the right Inspired Miracle turn up, will be competitive here. We have to keep Inspired Miracle on the right side. Dislodge the rider on last in the race won by Sir John. Number 8, A&I Links, run a big race on last. I haven't seen this one on the exercise track since the last race here. This horse is getting fit, coming out of the camp of Ryan Darby. Keep A&I Link on the right side. But for me, I'm taking number 4, Catalina, to get the better of number 5, the very fit Sir John, number 8, E&I Link, and number 1, Secret Traveler. The 6th event, there you go, 7.5 furlongs, is the restricted allowance for native bred 3-year-old, non-winners of 2 and imported 3-year-old and up maiden, 10 declare. Number 1, Secret Admiral, after breaking his maiden on debut, has been running some very poor race, has been put down by the trainer, has been working very well. The tongue ties off, expect a good run from Secret Admiral come tomorrow afternoon. Number 2, Smart Strike, will have it all to do against these, while number 3, Pretty Caroline, showing a clinker on last year, and this horse can turn around the form at any given time. Number 4, Anonymous, has been working very well. His last 2 run is questionable, but through those last 2 runs through the window here, expect a better run now from Anonymous, has been working very well. We see on the 25th of the 6th, this horse get up 6 furlong in 1 minute 18 and 2 in the last 5 furlong in 1 minute 3 and 2/5 of a second and came back on Tuesday, 7 furlong canter with the figure 8 on here, canter 9 furlong with the figure 8 on Wednesday, canter 9 furlong. Please make note, this Anonymous is coming to run and will be very, very competitive come tomorrow afternoon. Number 5, Burlap, should be thereabout at the business end. Is very fit right now. We're seen beaten by Huntsman and last, coming 925 yard. Will be more comfortable, coming 7.5 furlong. Keep Burlap on the right side. Number 8, Loyal Action, has been working very well. His preparation has been, wow, impressive here. And this Loyal Action is a very good horse here, I can tell you people, by Western Warrior out of Fast Action by Montbrook. This Loyal Action is a very dangerous contender come tomorrow afternoon, and he could be a spoiler. Make sure this horse is on all ticket come tomorrow afternoon. But for me, I'm taking Anonymous to get the better of number 8, Loyal Action, number 1, Secret Admiral, and number 5, Burlap. The 7th event, they go 1,500 meters is the Clovis Metcalf Trophy. 6 declare. Number 1, Executive Force. Deem Lane, prior to his last run. Let's see what type of Executive Force will be turning up come tomorrow afternoon. I won't question Philip Fian, the judgment here. Keep Executive Force on the right side. Laban will have it difficult against the miniature man here. He's getting fitter and fitter with races here, and this horse have to be kept on the right side here. While number 4, Power Ranking, will be trying to disturb Atomica on the headline. Let's see what type of run this horse will do. While Perfect View will be trying to sit off the pace and come running on. Atomica will be very difficult to beat, and the controlling speed in the lineup, Atomica will be very, very difficult to beat. Has been working very well. 55 kilo won't be a bother. Atomica should make short work of the opposition. So Atomica, no speed in line. The race is wide for speed. To get the better of number 1, Executive Force, will run expected from number 3, Miniature Man, and number 5, Perfect Brew, is my 4th choice. The 8th event, they go 7 furlongs, is for 3-year-old and up, optional claiming 550 to 450, 6-year-old up, not enough 4, and 7 declare. Zabatone has changed stable, has been looking up at exercises, fit, 4th by 5.5 length on last. This horse is fit. We have to keep Zabatone on the right side. Number 1, Bin Laden, has been working very well. We see Sunday 25th of the 6th. Blinkers on the figure 8 on. Gallop 5 furlongs straight in 50 and 3/5 of a second. Coming out of the Tengson Chung Camp, this Bin Laden has been working very well. Wowzer is playing with unsoundness here. And if the right Wowzer turn up, Wowzer will have a fighting chance here. While number 4 does this link, as he look as if he has lost his form. Number 5, Duke of Spring, not fancied here, while number 6, Era Primera, is getting fitter, quietly getting fitter. We have to keep this Era Primera on the right side. And whatever you do, this Era Primera is a dangerous contender come tomorrow afternoon. Number 7, Anchorman, the best horse in the race right now, has been, dropping class here, competed for 550. Why Anthony Nunes dropped this horse? Something must have gone wrong with this horse here, but he might be good enough to beat this field, but I really do not fancy the Anchorman here. But for me, I'm taking number 2, Bin Laden, to get the better of number 1, Zabatone, number 6, the dangerous Hero Primera. Keep this number 6 horse, Hero Primera, on the right side, and number 3, Wowzer, is my 4th choice. Moving right along, the 9th event, the St. Leger, the Jamaica St. Leger, for 3-year-old. Fillies, Colts and Fillies, 12 declare. Number 1, Mojita, was a runaway winner in 137.2. This horse is pointing for the Derby and pointing for the Mote Mile, and whosoever beat Mojita will certainly win. Basically, this horse is a machine. Number 2, Rhythm Buzz, is the colt. His run is honest race here and should be there about at the business end, picking up pieces, while number 3, Money Miser, will finish second in this race once again. This horse is improving, and he's the surest exactor on the card. The 1-3, Mojito and Money Miser, the surest exactor and quinella of the day. Number 4, Princess Sharon, is pointing for the Oaks and basically has been working very well. And I can predict it from now, this horse will win the Jamaica Oaks. Number 5, All for Love, will have it all to do here. Talita, the filly I do not think will touch the colt, but Talita is a very good horse coming out of the barn of No other than Jason Acosta here was beaten into second in the 1,000 guineas by stable companion Mama Mia, and Mama Mia is back here. Will have it difficulty coming the two-turn, difficult against these coming two-turn. Sensational move here, somewhat of a disappointment. Best left alone. Kaya on the go will have it all to do, while number 10 Huntsman is very fit right now. Was a runaway winner in 9th furlong, 25 yard here. The time wasn't too impressive in my estimation here, but Huntsman will be there about at the business end. Number 11 from Sheer to Ben here, the Colt will pick up some minor pieces here down the line, and number 12 Life is Life here will be outclassed in this event. But for me, Mojito is my firm selection to get the better of number 3 Money Miser, number 10 Huntsman, and number 6 Talita. The 10th and final event, they go 5.5 furlong, is the Midnight Angel. It's an overnight allowance, 3-year-old and up, 10 declare. Number 1, Taurus Boy, has lost his form, even though the visor is on, coming from the one jaw. Will have it difficult against these. Number 2, Inspire Force, up in class, is improving leaps and bounds. We have to keep this horse on the right side. This imported by Union Jackson out of Exotic Design by AP Indy is improving leaps and bounds. And we have to keep, as I said, this horse on the right side. Number 4, Lore of Lucy, was basically went through the motion for his stable companion who was beaten by Sweet Majesty on last. Will enjoy this 5.5 furlong. Lore of Lucy will be there at the business end. Curling Fly, coming off a short rest by here, will be there about with 57 kilo. We have to keep this horse on the right side, while God of Love is very fit, very fast. We have to keep God of Love on the right side. Sparker Diamond, best left alone, while number 8, El Professor, look as if this one has missed the bus. Champion Bubbler, a 3-year-old filly by Chapitur, by Countess Claire, by Sun King, has been working very well for this introduction of up in grade overnight allowance here, and this Champion Bubbler will be there at the business and join a 9 Omar Walkers in the Saga. Generational is getting fitter and fitter with races. Was beaten 4th by 4.5 length over the 5 furlong straight behind Yellowstone and Company. Disappointed coming 6.5 furlong on last. Cut down back to the tune of the trip of 5.5 furlong. This Generational could be a dangerous candidate. Keep Generational on the right side. Whatever you do, do not leave Generational off any ticket. This horse is getting fitter now with each races. But for me, I'm taking number 9, Champion Bubbler, to get the better of number 4, Lore of Lucy, number 2, that's Inspired Force, and number 10, Generational, who could be the flying ointment. So there we have it, racing fan. Race day preview for the Jamaica St. Ledger Day. Tomorrow, Saturday the 1st of July, 2023. Please make note, the post time is 11:45, but we all know how the setting is like at Caymanas Park. 12 noon, the race will be off, 12 noon. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Yardbee TV. And please remember to press the notification bell, so whenever our content is dropped, you will be notified. And please remember to like and share to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me here on Yardbee TV. Best of luck and happy